Hello, Matuji, and you're watching Northeast Express on Hornbill TV. The prime accused in a case of sexual assault on 21 children in Arunachal Pradesh's Garo has been sentenced to death. The prime accused Yumkan Bagra of the case that shocked Arunachal Pradesh was convicted on Tuesday along with two others, Marbom Ngomdir, a teacher at the school, and Singtung Yorpen, the former headmaster by the UPA Sessions Court. The other two have each received 20-year sentence of rigorous imprisonment. Two other accused, Daniel Pertin and Tajung Yorpen, were acquitted in the case. The prime accused, Yumkan Bagra, was the hostel warden of the government residential school at Garo in Sri Yomi district. This horrific incident came to light in November 2022 when a parent of two victim children filed complaints. The state government formed a special investigation team (SIT) to investigate the case and found that 21 children, 15 girls and 6 boys aged 6 to 12 years, class 1 to 5, were sexually assaulted and molested by the warden Yumkan Bagra. It was also found that the accused used to give the children medicines that made them drowsy or sleepy before he committed the crimes. According to reports, it also came to light that there were 6 attempts by the students to commit suicide. Bakra had also reportedly threatened to kill them if they disclose about the assaults to anyone. Bakra is said to be married and has 2 children. The Assam government held a crucial meeting on Wednesday evening with the leaders of the All Assam Students Union (AASU) to discuss the implementation of Clause 6 of the Assam Accord. The clause, which aims to provide constitutional safeguards to the indigenous communities of Assam, has remained unimplemented for decades. The meeting was chaired by Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, who highlighted the key outcomes. Speaking to the media, the Chief Minister stated that Justice Biplab Sarma had previously submitted a report on this matter and it was analysed what recommendations could be implemented by the state government. Notably, these recommendations will not be implemented in Barak Valley and areas under Schedule 6 without their consent. Additionally, the state government has requested the centre to engage with AASU regarding the provisions under the jurisdiction.
Today, we have engaged with All Assam Students Union regarding implementation of Clause 6 of Assam Accord. Government of India has constituted a committee under the chairmanship of retired Justice Biplab Sharma. Committee has submitted report in 2020. Today we have analyzed what are the recommendations which can be exclusively implemented by the state government, and we have decided to go ahead with the implementation of those subjects which are completely under the state government. However, we have made it sure that we have made it clear that those recommendations will not be implemented in Barak Valley as well as in the 6th schedule area of Constitution of India without their explicit consent. There are certain recommendations which require constitutional amendment as well as it falls exclusively under the jurisdiction of central government. State government will take up with the central government regarding implementation with those recommendations, and will also request central government to speak with ASU regarding implementation of those provisions.
ASU President Utpal Sarma, representing the student body, also expressed his views on the meeting's progress. He noted that the people of Assam have been demanding constitutional and legal protections for the past 4 decades. He stated that they have agreed on the path forward. Out of the 67 recommendations, 39 fall under the state government, 12 are under the joint jurisdiction of the state and central governments, and 16 are under the central government. It has been decided that the state government will implement its recommendations by next April, and an action plan will be developed in coordination with ASU regarding the 16 recommendations that fall under the centre. Sarma said it has been concluded that a tripartite discussion involving the state government, ASU and the central government should take place.
Historic Assam movement, when Assam Accord was signed, Clause 6 of the Accord provides for legislative, administrative and constitutional safeguard for the Assamese people. After 4 decades, for last 4 decades, the Assamese people have been fighting on the streets, demanding constitutional safeguard from the central government as well as the state government. In this regard, the Central Home Ministry had formed a high-level committee headed by retired Justice Biplab Sharma. That committee has already submitted its report 4 years back. Now the government of Assam has decided to go for implementation of that report. Today, a very crucial meeting has been held between All Assam Students Union and the government of Assam under the chairmanship of Honorable Chief Minister of Assam. From this report, we have found out that there are all total 67 recommendations, out of which 39 recommendations fall under the purview of the state government, and 39 fall under the purview of the state government. There are 12 recommendations which are jointly fall under the purview of center and the state, and there are 16 recommendations which are exclusively under the purview of the center. So all total there are 67 recommendations. Today in this discussion we have decided that the recommendations which fall under the exclusive purview of the Assam government, that will be executed within next April, that is April 2025, and for that the action plan will be made jointly by All Assam Students Union and the Assam government. That action plan will be made within 60 days, and for 12 recommendations that are jointly under the purview of center and the state, for those recommendations as well, the state government's part will be executed simultaneously, and for those joint recommendations as well, the action plan will be made by government of Assam and All Assam Students Union in next 60 days. Then for finalizing that action plan on 25th of October, this committee will sit again for a discussion, and for the exclusively for the 16 recommendations that fall exclusively under the purview of center, that need constitutional amendment as well. Today the in this meeting we have decided that a tripartite talk should be proposed between All Assam Students Union, the state government and the central government, and the state government will request the center to expedite the process of implementing the 16 recommendations that exclusively fall under the purview of the center. Thank you.
The meeting marks a significant step in the ongoing efforts to address the long-standing demands of Assam's indigenous communities. The implementation of these recommendations, particularly those under the state government, is set to begin by next April, bringing much needed progress to an issue that has been pending for decades. The Assam government and ASU are expected to collaborate closely on the action plan, while the proposed tripartite talks with the central government are seen as crucial for the successful implementation of the remaining recommendations. The outcome of this meeting could pave the way for a historic resolution, providing long-awaited constitutional safeguards to Assam's indigenous communities. In an extraordinary mountaineering achievement, a team from the National Institute of Mountaineering and Adventurous Sports (NIMAS) has successfully scaled an unnamed and unclimbed 3,683 MSL or 20,942 feet high peak in Gorichen range of Arunachal Pradesh Himalayas on Tawang West Kameng region. The peak, situated in eastern Himalayas of Tawang region, was one of the most technically challenging and unexplored summits in the region. After overcoming immense challenges including sheer ice walls, treacherous crevasses and a 2-kilometer-long glacier, and 15 days, the 15-member team led by Colonel Ranveer Singh Jamwal immortalized the momentous feat by naming the peak Zangyang Gaitso Peak in honor of His Holiness the 6th Dalai Lama Rigzen Zangyang Gyatso. It has been stated that the expedition to conquer Zangyang Gyatso Peak was one of the toughest ever undertaken by the NIMAS team. The route was fraught with dangerous crevasses, steep ice walls and unpredictable weather conditions. Along with the rest of India, Assam University Non-Teaching Employees Association (UNTEA) held an Akrosh rally on their campus on Thursday, demanding all pension scheme to be restored. Hundreds of staff took out a rally from the university gate and marched until the administrative building of the university, chanting slogans. As per the new directives, a new pension scheme NPS came into force for employees who joined from 1st January 2004. The staff demanded OPS to be restored and NPS abolished for equal parity among all employees. Speaking to HornbillTV, members of the organization said that when the government is planning for one nation, one election, they should also adopt one nation, one pension scheme. The employees, while chanting slogans, exuded confidence that their demands would be met by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his NDA-led government.
So it's not, it's concerning the entire university and other government sectors. The primary demand is restoration of old pension scheme. You may be aware that since 2004, government has introduced a new pension scheme, those who have joined from January 2004 and onwards. So our demand is that if all the central government employees are a family, then why should there be any discrimination in terms of your pension? Pension is a social responsibility, and our India is a welfare state. So for a pension is a highly welfare scheme. It thinks about your future, your ailments in older days, your children and everything. So there should not be any discrimination. And what we have found that NPS or UPS, what they have brought in, is not very beneficial for us. So as of today, the best policy is old pension scheme. So every government should come under the system of old pension scheme, and movements are going on nationwide for a long time, and central level platforms have decided this day to organize a protest march, which is termed as Akrosh March, Jan Akrosh March. So we thought our three delegations member from Antia had gone to New Delhi. They met various persons and they have requested us to join this movement in our area. So district level, no, we could not coordinate all people. So we decided to have a protest march on this day, 26th September 2000.
Within the premises?
Yes. Actually, they are doing it in their district level, maybe near their district commissioner's office, involving all state, central and everything, whoever under NPS, and all OPS are also supporting this demand. There is no discrimination between employees who are OPS and NPS, because I myself is an OPS, but I feel for other who are my colleague, why should they be deprived of? So I urge to our Honorable Prime Minister, sir, he is a compassionate man, he will understand our problem and will definitely will implement the system of one nation, one pension.
Okay, do you think that it will give an impact, this protest and Akrosh rally will ring the bell on the ears of the government?
No, see, I am a very, positive thinker, you know it. So I always think positively, because, nationwide, thousands, lakhs of people are demanding something. Definitely government is a democratic government, is a benevolent person in the seat of Prime Minister. He will definitely look into it. Why not?
আপনাদের এই যে প্রোটেস্ট র্যালিটা আপনারা বের করেছেন ইউনিভার্সিটির মধ্যে, আসল এটার অ্যাকচুয়াল মুদ্দাটা কি ছিল?
আসলে স্লোগান দিয়ে গলা ভেঙে গেছে, ক্ষমা করবেন। আমাদের 2003-এর ডিসেম্বর পর্যন্ত যারা চাকরি পেয়েছে ওনারা ওল্ড পেনশন স্কিমের আওতায়। জানুয়ারি 2004 থেকে, মানে 1 জানুয়ারি 2004 থেকে যাদের চাকরি হয়েছে ওদেরকে এনপিএস দেওয়া হয়েছে। ওটা শুধু আমাদের ইউনিভার্সিটির প্রবলেম না, সমস্ত ভারতবর্ষের প্রবলেম। আমাদের দাবি হচ্ছে গিয়ে যে এখানে ডিসক্রিমিনেশনটা ঠিক না। আমি 2004-এর আগে জয়েন করেছি, আমি ওল্ড পেনশন স্কিম উপভোগ করব, কিন্তু 2004-এর পর যাদের সাথে আমরা কাজ করছি ওনারা যে এনপিএস পাবেন কিংবা ইউপিএস যেটা নতুন একটা এসছে, যদিও নোটিফাই হয়নি, ওটাতে আমাদের অনেকের লস হবে। সোশ্যাল সিকিউরিটি বলতে কিছু থাকবে না। ওটা আমরা দেখে নিয়েছি, আমাদের 1-2 জন রিটায়ার করে গেছে এনপিএসের, ওনারা কি পাচ্ছেন ওটা দেখে আমরা খুব চিন্তিত। আমাদের দুটো অর্গানাইজেশন আছে সেন্ট্রাল লেভেলে, একটা হচ্ছে গিয়ে ইন্ডিয়ান পাবলিক এমপ্লয়িজ ফেডারেশন, আর একটা হচ্ছে গিয়ে ন্যাশনাল মুভমেন্ট ফর ওল্ড পেনশন স্কিম। তো আইপিএসএফ যেটা বলেছি আমি, ওটা ডাকে আমরা 12 জানুয়ারিতে যন্তর মন্তরে আমরা আমাদের ডেলিগেশন পাঠাই ওখানে, আমাদের এক্সিকিউটিভ কমিটির ডিসিশন অনুসারে ওখানে গিয়ে যন্তর মন্তরে আমরা আমাদের কথা তুলে ধরেছি। তারপর ন্যাশনাল মুভমেন্ট ফর ওল্ড পেনশন স্কিমের ডাকে সমস্ত, আজকে কিন্তু শুধু আসাম বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় হচ্ছে না, ওটা সমস্ত ভারতবর্ষে হচ্ছে, বিভিন্ন কোনায় কোনায়। এখানে স্টেট গভর্নমেন্ট বলুন আর সেন্ট্রাল গভর্নমেন্ট বলুন, অটোনমাস বলুন, সব এক প্ল্যাটফর্মের নিচে। আমাদের এনপিএস চাই না, আমাদের ইউপিএস চাই না, আমাদের চাই শুধু ওল্ড পেনশন স্কিম। এবং কথা হচ্ছে গিয়ে ওল্ড পেনশন স্কিমটা আসলো কেন, যেহেতু এনপিএস আগে তো পেনশনই ছিল, এনপিএস যখন ইন্ট্রোডিউস হলো তখন অটোমেটিক্যালি যেটা পেনশন ছিল ওটা ওল্ড হয়ে গেল। তো এই জন্য আমরা ওপিএস বলছি, অ্যাকচুয়ালি ওটা পেনশন। আর এখন যেটা নিউ পেনশন যেটা হচ্ছে, ওটা আমাদেরই টাকা নিয়ে গভর্নমেন্ট কোথাও ইনভেস্ট করছে, কিন্তু আমরা পেনশন হিসেবে যে যত ছোট চাকরি করুক না কেন, ঠিক আছে, যে নিচু লেভেলের চাকরি করুক না কেন, একটা সামান্য পেনশন নিয়ে যদি বাড়িতে না যেতে পারে, তাহলে আগামী দিনে যে ও প্ল্যান করে রেখেছে কিংবা ও অসুস্থ হবে, আমি অসুস্থ।
Under the theme Breaking Rabies Boundaries, the District Veterinary Office, in collaboration with the medical team of the District Medical and Health Officer, Riboy District, held an awareness program at St. Paul Higher Secondary School in Nongpo to mark World Rabies Week from September 23 to 28. During the event, Dr. F. Nongta, representative of the Meghalaya Veterinary Services Association Riboy District Unit, and Dr. Benjamin C.H. Momin, medical officer of the DA Metro, provided students with guidance on how to prevent the spread of rabies, a deadly disease transmitted through animal bites. They emphasized the importance of timely health care and vaccinations to protect both pets and humans. The program concluded with a pledge taken by the students of St. Paul Higher Secondary School to promote awareness and prevention of rabies.
Rabies is a viral infected disease, or what I can say is a zoonotic disease, which can infect from dog to human through bites, maybe or through licking. Maybe if you have some bite in your body part, or maybe in the leg or in the hand region, then if you try to give your hand licking by any rabid dogs or any cat infected with rabies, then you might get the rabies. So what can you do with this? So I'll give some do and don'ts which you can do at home, or maybe your own dogs, or maybe your own pet. First and foremost, whenever you have a pet, always try to pet them in a good manner. Don't just throw, don't just kick. Also, when you have a dog or a cat, never try to play with them when they are eating, or when they are sleeping, or when they are with their babies. So, if you try to play with them, then they will get an anger and they try to bite you. We don't know that they have rabies or not, but you have to look if your pets have rabies or not. You have to see them. You have to take them to this veterinary clinic. You have to monitor them for at least 10 days, because all over India, every 2 seconds human being is being bitten by a rabid dog.
Rabies is a viral disease which can be transmitted from animal to animal or animal to human. Usually occurs in mammals, warm-blooded animals. From animals to human, it occurs in the form of bites or licks in open wounds or mucous membranes such as eyes or the mouth. And then we have to take care every time we suspect any bite or lick on the wound by any animal at all. We should always wash the wound first 15 minutes with soap, water, or any other detergent or antiseptic solution that you have. Like Dettol, will all be having Dettol back home, right? So we can just run open water, and then after that you have to take this step. You should get medical treatment. You should always go to after getting a bite. You should always go see a doctor so that you can get vaccinated. Rabies is deadly disease. Once the symptom starts, the patient is almost guaranteed to die. So before the symptoms sets in, you should always get vaccinated.
A daring robbery took place in Netaji Pali under Tenkuri of Silchar late on Wednesday night when a thief snatched a gold chain from a young lady while she was asleep in her room. The victim, Sushmita Sinha, was reportedly asleep when the thief climbed the walls of their residence, broke open the window locks and snatched her gold chain before fleeing the scene. Sensing she has been robbed, Sushmita raised an alarm. However, the thief managed to escape. On Thursday, Sushmita and her parents filed an FIR in the National Highway Patrol Post. The National Highway Patrol Post in charge, Kapil Devnath, has started an investigation.
গলিটার নাম কি? শিলচর নেতাজি বললেন চেঙ্কুরি রোড নি? ঘটনাটা কি হয়েছে?
ঘটনাটা আমি 2টা পর্যন্ত ঘুমাইছি না। আমি প্রথমে
কালকে রাত্রে
নিচে ঘুমাইছি। 2:10 ভিতরে আমি বিছনা উঠি গেছি। বডি মানে ঠান্ডা লাগে গেছে। উঠিয়া 10 মিনিটও হয়েছে না, আমার ঘুম গেছে। তখন अचानक घर खिड़कीटा खुलिया আমার গলার দিকে টান মারি আমার চেনটা মিশে গেল। 2বার টান মারছে, টান মারিয়ে 2বারের তখন আমার চেনটা ছিঁড়ে গেছে। আমি এরকম গলার দিকে দড়িয়া মানে পেইন হতাম, এরকম চিৎকার দিয়েছি। পরে আমার সাইডে আমার চেনটা ছিঁড়িয়া নিয়েছে। তখন বিছনা থেকে নামিয়ে আমি চিৎকার দিয়েছি, চুর চুর চেন মিশে যাবে। হ্যাঁ, এখান থেকে ভাগিয়া ওয়ালটা পায়ের মেয়েরা ভাঙি গেছে। আমি বাইরে দেখছি এরকম বেড উড খুলতে একটু টাইম লেগে গেছে, কিন্তু চোরের হাতও দেখছি না আর মুখও দেখছি না।
কোন থানা?
সদর থানা, ন্যাশনাল হাইওয়ে পেট্রোল পোস্টে গেছি। এফআইআর দিছি।
পুলিশ আইছে না? তদন্ত করেন? তদন্ত করে
কালকে রাতে 2:30
আপনি মানে দেখছেন না? দেখতে পারছেন? মানুষ দেখতে পারছেন? মানে কত ভরি সোনার চেনটা আসলো আপনার?
2 ভরি সোনার চেন।
2 ভরি সোনার চেন। এখন
আমার শেষ পড়াশোনা শেষ।
হ্যাঁ,
শেষ আমার পড়াশোনা করে শেষ হয়ে গেছে। ডরটা আর কি আমার চেনটা আর কি পাইলে তো বানা।
The ruling Bharatiya Janata Party has enrolled as many as 4.5 lakh members from different parts of Tripura till September 24. The party officially started membership drive as a part of the national level exercise on September 3. PJP Tripura Pradesh President Rajiv Bhattacharjee told media persons, briefing the media persons on the sidelines of the birth anniversary observance of Pandit Dayal Upadhyay. He said, so far we have enrolled 4.5 lakh members in the party and hopes to achieve 12 lakh membership target set in the state. According to Bhattacharjee, the 15-day window between September 17 to October 2 is being observed as Seva Pakshik.
আজকে আমাদের ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির যে মতাদর্শ নিয়ে আমরা কাজ করি, একাত্ম মানববাদ, সেই একাত্ম মানববাদের রচয়িতা পণ্ডিত দীনদয়াল উপাধ্যায়জির আজকে জন্মজয়ন্তী আমরা উদযাপন করছি। ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির এটা একটা সমর্পণ দিবস হিসাবেও আমরা পালন করি এবং আপনারা জানেন যে ইতিমধ্যে আমাদের কেন্দ্রীয় নেতৃত্ব আমাদের গত 17 সেপ্টেম্বর থেকে 2রা অক্টোবর পর্যন্ত আমরা সেবা পাক্ষিকের আমরা ঘোষণা করেছি এবং বিভিন্ন সামাজিক কর্মসূচির মাধ্যমে আমরা 17 সেপ্টেম্বর এবং আজকে 25 সেপ্টেম্বর পণ্ডিতজির জন্মজয়ন্তী, 2রা অক্টোবর গান্ধীজির জন্মজয়ন্তী, এই দিনগুলিকে সামনে রেখে আমরা বিভিন্ন সেবা প্রকল্পে এবং সেবা পাক্ষিকের বিভিন্ন কর্মসূচি আমরা বাস্তবায়িত করেছি। তো আজকে যেহেতু আমাদের পণ্ডিত দীনদয়াল উপাধ্যায়জির জন্মজয়ন্তী আমরা উদযাপন করছি, আর ইতিমধ্যে আপনারা জানেন যে আমাদের সংগঠনের পর্ব হিসাবে আমাদের সদস্যতা অভিযান চলছে। এখন পর্যন্ত আমাদের এই সারা রাজ্যে প্রায় 4.5 লক্ষের মতো মেম্বারশিপ অনলাইনে আমাদের হয়েছে, অফলাইনেও আমাদের শুরুয়াত হয়েছে। তারই অঙ্গ হিসাবে আজকে আমাদের এই জন্মজয়ন্তী, পণ্ডিতজির এই জন্মজয়ন্তীটাকে আমরা একটা লক্ষ্যমাত্রা রেখেছি, মেগা মেম্বারশিপ অভিযান। সারা ভারতবর্ষেই সেটা সংগঠিত হচ্ছে। আমাদের ত্রিপুরা রাজ্যেও বিভিন্ন বুথ স্তরে আমাদের পণ্ডিতজির প্রতিকৃতির উপর মাল্যদান করে বিভিন্ন বুথে বুথে আমরা যে লক্ষ্যমাত্রা রেখেছি মেম্বারশিপ করা, সেই মেম্বারশিপ মেগা মেম্বারশিপ অভিযানে আমরা অংশগ্রহণ করছি। এবং আমাদের কাছে যে সংকল্প, পণ্ডিতজির দেখানো পথ একাত্ম মানববাদ, তার উপর ভিত্তি করেই আমাদের কেন্দ্রীয় সরকার পরিচালিত হচ্ছে, রাজ্য সরকার পরিচালিত হচ্ছে, এবং সংগঠনের মূল লক্ষ্য যেটা, যে সমাজের অন্তিম ব্যক্তি পর্যন্ত পৌঁছে যাওয়া, সেই সমাজের অন্তিম ব্যক্তি পর্যন্ত পৌঁছানোর জন্যই আমাদের সংগঠন দৃঢ়তা।
Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh on Thursday inaugurated the 14th and 15th branches of the Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited in Mayang, Imphal and Moirang. While attending the program, Biren Singh said he was particularly proud of the bank's efforts in empowering women and rural communities. Over the last 5 years, MSCB has extended collateral-free credit to 1,195 women self-help groups, SHGs, benefits to 441 joint liability groups of small and marginal farmers, and also been instrumental in fostering entrepreneurs through the Startup Manipur scheme. Biren Singh further congratulated the Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited on this achievement and look forward to the continued economic progress and empowerment of the people.
Madugi type to the Torga, rural economy. Should the focus can agriculture gumba, horticulture gumba, the fish farming. Fish farming, my am Hanakange, a quay lap with the gay, Mapandagi Nasi Pusandana, and a can like Hona Javani, looked at livelihood mission of Goknak and Hando, looked at livelihood mission being out of some chowre. We Utramam, Sosima Ubane, the gay, my tay Saring, who's a quay Madu revived over. Mapandagi saring shin the Yabagi Matang Lae, other Maplatanaba, say couldn't get the Madu get them 10 when a fish farming the Yampane piggy budget. Aduna Canonas Mayam, Nasu Banki Kangunasu, Usiki hired from Maya in Palgi areas and parks and Lang Yokpani, Hanga.
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.